Bright sun always helps on a Monday.
It does, even if it's very cold weather. I mean, this is abnormally cold by leaps and bounds, certainly compared to what we would typically have in October. Sometimes you have to remind yourself it is October because certainly the last 8 or 9 days have been very un-October-like. Today we have a fresh coating of snow on the ground. Temperatures have been very chilly all morning long. We started out in the teens and we've barely made it down to the 20s as we look now southward with our Lewiston auto camera. We've had some clouds. Now in the last hour or so we've broken out into full sunshine. The snow we had yesterday is way out to the east of us, so a drier situation. Skies clearing. Another storm system south of us producing a wintry mixture of snow and even a little bit of sleet and some freezing precipitation for parts of Kansas, Missouri, now into central parts of Illinois. But for us, it's high pressure that's going to be dominating the picture, and that means quieter but still dry, cold weather here for the next few days. Totals from Sunday, Douglas, not far from the studio here northwest of us, 2.7 inches. We had a little more than 2.5 inches here at KTTC. La Crosse at the Weather Service office, 2.5. Predmore, 2.3. Record-setting total at the airport, 2.1 inches here in Rochester. The second week in a row with a storm total of 2.1 inches. And again, it was a record, as was the case last Tuesday. So 2.1 inches of snow at the airport. Today's record cold high temperature, we surpassed that a few hours ago. So we're not going to be setting any records, but we're certainly colder than average and closer to that than the 54. That would be the seasonal average for high temperature this time of the year. And the record now to watch is tonight. The record low is 13. And we're expecting temperatures right around 14, so getting close to record levels with those temperatures later tonight before we start that recovery process. And it does look like the coming days will be a little less winter-like, but still at this point, blue sky outside, fresh coating of very winter-like snow outside. That's our Lewiston auto camera from Rochester. 26 here in the Med City. It's 30 in Plainview. Mason City 28. Cresco 30. These temperatures way colder than would even be the morning low this time of the year. Typically, it would be around 36, 37 degrees. But here we are starting the day in the teens and now dealing with 20s here still at noon, even with all the sunshine. North winds 9 miles per hour. 17, the current wind chill index. Near record cold tonight. Then we start the slow warm up tomorrow, 30s instead of 20s. By the end of the week, we're talking maybe 40s or even 50s, which is almost unimaginable compared to where we've been the last 3 or 4 days. Storm system from yesterday pushing eastward, high pressure on its heels, bringing quiet weather for the next couple of days. We'll have occasional sun and clouds today, 28 the expected high, then dropping back with clearing skies overnight, back to the teens with a diminishing breeze that'll turn more to the west and northwest later on. Tomorrow back to this point by tomorrow and midday hours, that is, and then we'll be even warmer for the afternoon. So we see some slight improvement already in the next 24 hours. Future track looking at that brisk northwest breeze, keeping the wind chill in the low 20s, high pressure gliding to the south and east. Through tonight, we'll have a light breeze, temperatures in the teens, and then tomorrow more of a southwesterly fetch, maybe as much as 20 miles per hour, starting that warming process. Weak storm system and its weak cold front approaching for the north, generating a little more of a breeze again for Wednesday. We're talking 40s there, and even as that front moves through, not a big drop off in temperatures by Thursday, and then in fact a shot of warmth beyond that for Friday and Saturday, bringing temperatures we've not seen in about 9 days. And you see the jet stream changing its pattern, going from northwesterly flow to something a little warmer. In other words, warmer temperatures on this map, that's the upper level wind map, as things become a little more zonal and a little more seasonable. Temperatures over the next few days warmer than average by the weekend, maybe by a couple degrees, which is a nice change of pace for us. 54 would be typical, but 28 we're expecting today. Partly sunny skies, northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, light southwest winds, partly cloudy, near record cold though, 14. And tomorrow, a bit of a brisk southwest breeze, but a little bit of a warm up, 34, above freezing weather. A 7-day forecast. We do see a dry stretch of weather, and we get closer to Halloween and All Saints Day weekend. Things look balmy compared to where we've been the last 8 or 9 days, with even a shot at 50 just in time for that Halloween date for us on the calendar. Depending on what you have planned that day, it looks like we have fantastic weather to do it. Certainly maybe some melting going on between now and then.
Well, if there was a day to warm back up to average, that would be the day to do it.
And I say spooky.